welcome back to the channel. So who are those people comparing Ghana police to Nigerian police? I hope you guys are here. All right, today I'm here with something that will give you an answer to your questions, you know, especially those people that think Ghanaian police are the ones to learn from Nigerian police. Yes, so I brought a video that would, you know, clear the air, letting you know that Nigerian police are the ones who need help, who need a very big change. In this video, you will get to see everything. All right, this very video about to watch is of a Nigerian who married an African American, and this man experienced what he never expected he would ever experience as a Nigerian. What I mean by as a Nigerian in your country, and this is what you are experiencing. So this brings me to this very point that I'm about to make right now. Even Nigerians, the so-called Nigerians who are coming out to support their so-called country, are not safe in their country, right? They are not safe in Nigeria, but they prefer to come out and, you know, feel the pain, like they are suffering the pain, but yet they don't want to open up and tell the whole world this is what we are suffering from. And all those things keep piling up and piling up, piling every day. Then later, you will come and be blaming who? You come and blaming Ghana, you come and blaming South Africa, you come and blaming all the countries that are sending you out of their countries. Is that it? Is that it? Meanwhile, your country is not safe for you to live in. They treat you guys like animals. But if you go to other people's countries, you will be like, hey, is it because I'm a Nigerian? That's why you're treating me this way. Meanwhile, they treat you worse than that in your country. Well, I have nothing more to say, guys. This video will tell you everything in details. Let's get right into it, and I will be right back.
Man, it's really very bad, like what we want to talk about. Like Nigerian police, that's what we want to talk about. If you look at our faces, we're very sad. Look at my wife's eyes, she cried a lot. That was 2 days ago. I was coming back from work, it was around 8 o'clock. And he stopped us because I decided to use the public transport. And he picked me. Look at my phone, saw my profile picture. And I asked who's this? I said, my wife. I said, is she American? I said, yes. And they decided to handcuff me. My hand feels dead up to this time. Like there's no life here. They handcuffed me, put me in the, what's it called?
Vehicle?
Vehicle. And took me to a unknown location. Telling me to transfer 1 million naira to them.
Money.
I was like, for what? And he slapped me, beat me up. Telling me to call whoever I want to call. Telling me to unlock my phone. I said, you don't have any right to unlock my phone. I don't have to give you my phone. What's my crime? And he kept on beating me up, you know, handcuffed me behind my back. I was hurting badly. He dealt with me so much, like I was begging. I had no choice, but I unlocked my phone. And they looked into my private chat with everybody and all of that, went to my bank app and all that. And the little money I have, they saw, to God be the glory, they saw that there was not much money on my OP. And the other one, I couldn't even access it. That was the problem. I couldn't access the money from, they just saw email and saw that like there's money. And they wanted me to make sure I give them 1 million naira or they're going to kill me. They took me as if they're taking me to Lagos, past the town, just going towards the lonely part of that area. Very quiet place.
And they call themselves police.
From 8 a.m.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. till 1 a.m. For 5 hours they were with me. Dealing with me, making sure I give them money. For no crime committed, just because they saw my profile and realized that I'm married to an American woman. Felt I have the whole money to give to them. And they stopped somewhere, they saw a guy with girl around maybe 12, and they asked her, where are you going to? She said they're going to a hotel and all that. And they said, oh, so you have money to take a girl? What unnecessary questioning, profiling individuals just like that.
These are supposed to be the police.
This is the police. 5 guys, 5 policemen with rifle, with police uniform, no badge, no name. I don't know, these are criminals, they're not police. They stopped, you know, they are parked somewhere at the town, Saple Road, Benin City, close to Adesua Junction. That was where they picked me and took me towards Yari Motors, towards going to Lagos, towards Olukusa. They took me towards there. Very quiet, around 12, nobody on the street. making sure they get money from me. They got a guy with driving a GLE motor, and I think the guy transferred 500,000 to them and left.
They don't
Just
catch
like
out
that.
though.
They realized they could not get any tangible money from me. They took my phone, they took my power bank, they took my charger, they took my headphone, they took all my belongings. The cash with me, they took that cash. My wife was crying at home, worried, no way to get to me. She tried to reach my phone, they couldn't allow me to pick a call. They just wanted me to give them money. This is really, really bad in the police force.
They become
I want this
kidnappers.
video, you people should share these videos so
Share
that
the
people will
videos.
realize what the police are doing right now in Benin
Exactly.
City and those states.
In Nigeria.
These are set of guys that claim to be from the States, and they're called Special Squad and all that. Special Squad for what? What kind of special squad are you? You're doing nothing, just going about taking money from people. You feel you have the money. And I was busy asking, what is my crime? You looked through my phone, what did you see?
Because your crime is that
When they realized
it's
I'm not
because you
getting
married an
any money from
American
me, they
kid.
dealt with me and took me somewhere like around 1 a.m. I had to sleep outside. In the morning, I had to find a way to do welcome back, get another phone, and make sure
They stole from him.
they don't get to use my number and all that. They had a lot of phone. The guy's phone, they took a guy's phone, iPhone 14 Pro Max. They took his phone. The guy ran off. So this is really bad in the police force. My wife is really enjoying Nigeria now. She's having second thought of leaving this country
Yeah.
because she's really scared. Like,
Well, at least for us to start to go to America, because I don't want.
This is
that's
exactly
crazy.
what
This
we're
is the
talking
second
about.
time actually that they've done something like this.
this is the second time they've done this to me.
Yeah.
For no crime
Experience is
committed.
the
Now
best
somebody
teacher.
cannot. It was 8 o'clock. It was not late at night. They held me till 1 a.m. They held me till 1 a.m. There's no name on their. They had no badge number or what's it called in Nigeria.
Like name tag or something.
No name tag and all that. But they had their uniform
When they
police,
know they are ready to do
rifles and all
for
that.
this ridiculous
Basically
job,
just
why would they
kidnappers.
put their
They
name
just
tag?
kidnappers. I don't know. They took a lot. They took a lot of money. They got a lot of money from them. Many guys. They stopped me somewhere, had me handcuffed at the back of the seat, stopped on any vehicle they see. They make sure they get money from them. You know, just
How would all
out
this
there to
crime
loot people.
stop now?
Police are meant to protect lives and properties, but this time they're stealing from us. They stole from me. They stole my phone. This police stole my phone. They stole everything from me that night and took me somewhere to die. They said they're going to kill me. It was God. They wanted to just shoot me.
Yeah.
And I was pleading.
And
I was
that
pleading.
praying. That whole night I was just praying.
This is really bad. Guys, you guys should share this video so it will get to the relevant authorities and let people know this is what the police are out doing right now. This is happening in Benin City and those states. It's happening. I don't know. I'm sure it's happening in virtually all of the parts,
Nigeria.
all of Nigeria. It's just that a lot of people are not going to express themselves like we're doing right now.
Yeah. People are
They've killed a
suffering,
lot of
but
people.
they don't
Possibly.
even wanna
What about if they had opportunity of saying
share their
maybe
experience
a lot of money with me, like 50 million? Don't you think they'll just kill me and have a way to take the money?
Exactly. Because they had
probably would
access.
have.
They had
But God saved my life.
they had your phone with
My
them.
wife was at home praying, and I believe God heard her prayers, and they just realized that they should just dump this guy somewhere. And they dumped me somewhere to die. I was on the floor crying.
Behaving exactly like kidnappers.
I couldn't
All those
move
one chance
because they
people.
dealt with me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to go through all of this. Your country has failed you. These are the same people that will come comparing their police with Ghanaian police. Like, why would you think of comparing Nigerian police to Ghanaian police? Look at the character of Nigerian police. Look at what they are doing. They are now the kidnappers of the country. People are talking about kidnappers. I said it in one of my videos. I said, we are the problems of Nigeria. Like, now they kidnap our own. You guys are thinking I'm joking, right? Now police. Look at what they did to this guy. Look at what they did to him just because he married an American. Is it a crime to marry an American? Is it a crime? I am the same person. Well, I'm not the only one coming out here to tell you guys, hey, be careful. Nigeria is not safe right now. See, Nigeria is not safe. If Nigeria is safe, then what am I doing in Ghana? Please, you guys should think twice before you embark on a journey to Nigeria. I'm begging you in the name of God, if you love your life, because nowhere is safe in that country. Nowhere is safe. His crime is because he married an American. That's just his crime. All they want is money. They open their mouth and call big money 1 million naira as if their salary is quarter, or should I say half. It's not even half, quarter, or It's not even near to. How much are they paying you as a police officer? But look at the way you are extorting money from people. Is it your money? Is it your money? Even those Yahoo boys that you that are committing crimes, is it advisable for you to take money from them? Is it? Is it? Man, I don't think something good is coming out of that country soon. No, seriously. But it hurts me that people are not even ready to come out and say the truth. When you come out and you are talking about other countries, like the way you feel good in, let me be specific, like in Ghana, we are coming out sharing our experience, comparing Ghanaian police are like this, Nigerian police are like that, Nigerian police have to learn, like they should learn from Ghanaian police. And the same Nigerians are suffering. Me, I know they're Nigeria, I'm here happy. They are in Nigeria suffering all these things around them. But they are the same people coming out to defend Nigerian police. You understand what I'm saying? None of my business again, no. So long as I know they're Nigeria, and so long as my family, none of them is going through all of this, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. What do you want me to say? Because the same Nigerians are going through all of this are the same people. When you talk about Nigerian police or talk about something Nigerians need in their country, they will come out, they defend, they talk, say this, that. They will give you the insult of your life. Is that a good character to portray as a Nigerian that you are? Is this a good character? Is that how you are being trained? Is that how you are being trained? Me, I'm a Nigerian from another part of Nigeria. My parents did not train me to be a liar or to cover up some things. I was being trained to say things exactly how it is. That's how I was being trained. So I don't know where all those people, like, sometimes I still ask myself, all those people coming out to say this kind of things, what part of Nigeria are they from? Ngwanu, I ask myself this question all the time. Are you sure they are Nigerians? Are you sure they are human beings? Are you sure we are from the same country? Because that's not how I was being trained. So why is their own training different? Well, I brought out this video for you to know that Nigerian police can never compare themselves to Ghanaian police. Ghanaian police are trying to wipe away crimes in Ghana. And you guys, that your police are even into, they are the ones committing the crimes. They are the ones committing the kidnap that you guys are complaining about. Look at what they did to this man. And you have the right to open your mouth and say, Ghanaian police are the ones to learn from Nigerian police. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? I think you should go and rethink again. Go and rethink. Go and think about your life again, because I do not understand what you are saying. See, on this channel, I will keep bringing out stuff like this. Maybe one day, you guys will learn your lesson. Yes, you will learn your lesson. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do also like, subscribe to the channel, share this video to as many eyes out there. I believe they will watch and learn from me. I love you guys always. Bye.